I'd like to thank our Deputy Returning Officer, the wonderful Carrie Bennett, who is here with us today and has verified these results. The winners of today will start their roles from July 1st, 2021, unless any position is currently vacant, in which case they will receive training shortly and be able to start their role through co-option into the council. I am sure you are eagerly awaiting the results, so here we go. Student Council Chair. In the election for Student Council Chair, there were two candidates, Charlie Gooding, and reopen nominations, standing for one available position. There was 169 valid votes cast. Reopen nominations received 8 votes, and Charlie Gooding received 161 votes. Therefore, Charlie Gooding is duly elected as Student Council Chair. In the election for International Students Officer, there were 4 candidates. Dipanita Sneer, Pravachan Karuva, Sai Chitty Babu Gurala, and reopen nominations, standing for one available position. There were 216 valid votes cast. Reopen nominations received 14. Dipanita Sneer received 92 votes. Pravachan Karuva received 36 votes. Sai Chitty Babu Gurala received 74 votes. This meant the quota was not met in the first round, which means we had to go to a second round in which reopen nominations and Pravachan Karuva were both eliminated. In the second round, we were left with Dipanita Sneer, who got 112 votes, and Sai Chitty Babu Gurala, who got 90 votes, meaning Dipanita Sneer is therefore duly elected as the International Students Officer. In the election for Norfolk Campus Officer, there were 2 candidates, which were Lucy Parry and reopen nominations, standing for one available position. There were 165 valid votes cast. Reopen nominations received 12 votes, and Lucy Parry received 153 votes. Therefore, Lucy Parry is duly elected as Norfolk Campus Officer. In the election for Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Officer, there were 2 candidates. It was Molly Gale and reopen nominations, standing for one available position. There were 172 valid votes cast. Reopen nominations received 11 votes, and Molly Gale received 161 votes, meaning Molly Gale is therefore duly elected as our Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Officer. Next up we have Welsh Language Officer. In the election for Welsh Language Officer, there were 2 candidates, Warren Holes and reopen nominations, standing for one available position. There was 164 valid votes cast. Reopen nominations received 7 votes, and Warren Holes received 157 votes, meaning Warren Holes is therefore duly elected as the Welsh Language Officer. Next up we have Women's Officer. In the election for Women's Officer, there was 3 candidates. There was Laura O'Tageby, there was Pamela O'Keo, and reopen nominations for one available position. There were 335 valid votes cast, 8 for reopen nominations. Laura O'Tageby received 227 votes, and Pamela O'Keo received 100 votes. Laura O'Tageby is therefore duly elected as the Women's Officer. Now we're on to full-time positions. In the elections for Vice President, there was 3 candidates, Daniel Roberts, Hafsa Farju, and reopen nominations, standing for one available position. Reopen nomination, there was 419 valid votes cast in the first round of voting. Reopen nominations received 7 votes. Daniel Roberts received 124 votes, and Hafsa Farju received 288 votes. Hafsa Farju is therefore duly elected as the Vice President. And finally, the election for Student Union President. There was 3 candidates, Freya Groom, Solomon Fode, and reopen nominations. There was 291 valid votes cast. Reopen nominations received 9. Solomon Fode received 44 votes. And Freya Groom received 238 votes. Therefore, Freya Groom is duly elected as our president. Thank you very much, everybody.